When the world seems lost in darkness, I turn my attention to the life-affirming actions within my grasp. Thankfully, these are numberless. And after all, winter's darkness yields the finest moment for regeneration. Life is only dormant, and it is in this window that we can propagate more life. There are scions of fruit trees to cut and chill damp for later grafting. The willow that cracked in a storm gives branches we can soak in water for its qualities that encourage rooting. We'll prune trees and shrubs here and there, and as we do, we pot up the best cuttings of last year's growth in pots labeled and set in the nursery corner of the garden to grow under a watchful eye with some luck. We would love to create more elder, mulberry, hazel, more currant, gooseberry, more cranberry, blueberry, on and on. We'd love to see if more native plants from the hedgerows and ditches might like to gift a cutting to start new life in the garden. It's a fine time to expand the patch of living willow, basketry willow, fuel willow, to coppice and pollard. The ground here is soft, so we'll move the blueberries to a better spot and plant a chestnut tree out. We'll get to those tender garden tasks. Just now, it's rosemary that we need. The scent alone clarifies our senses and calms us as it brightens us. Nothing to it. We just pull the freshest shoots up off their branches, leaving a little heel at the end of them. Then we set the babies in glasses of water in a window. We'll watch for roots forming, and they will. Just watching for new life is what we want right now. Early eggs in the nest boxes, snowdrops peeking out. When the roots are thriving, we'll gently tuck the new little rosemaries into small pots to grow on. The dark part of the year is for rooting down and growing strong, so that when the light emerges in earnest, as well it must, life is ready to spring forth. We might even have plenty to share with friends and neighbors, which is how we want life to be. It isn't merely an escape from the tragic to focus on life. It is growing what we need more of to live better in the future. It is sowing a pattern of symbiosis where we have been uprooting patterns of conquering. If, like me, you're feeling the weight of it all, if, like me, you have been grieving, you know it is often the small work of tending to life that brings light to the darkest moments, those sparks of possibility and transformation. This moment in the year before dormancy bursts, budding forth from what may look quite simply dead. It is a moment to collaborate with life in hopes of propagating something that could thrive. This is how we revive ourselves and our world. This is how we multiply life force with our own hands in service to a flourishing world. I'm Elisa Rathje at Apple Turnover, and this is the Journal of Small Work. You can find me over at a new home in the world, appleturnover.substack.com. Thank you to the Apple Turnover subscribers for your support.